Hey y'all, thanks for stopping by. So, it's been a weird morning so far. It started last night. Some terminally online Twitter back and forth regarding a newer content creator, Doomermedia. You might know him as Doomer Politics. He changed his name recently. Came on the scene with his whole Vosh is unironically evil video, which has gone through several title changes. Yeah, he went off the deep end yesterday about EBT and the ways that poor folks spend their money. Now, I made a video last week about EBT and what people should be able to spend it on. You can watch it if you want, but basically my opinion on it is if you're going to give someone money, just let them spend it how they want. You know, people spend their money wisely if they know they have a certain allotment. His little rant that he went on isn't anything new, to be honest with you. It's just, I would say it's surprising to hear from a younger person. I'm used to hearing it from conservative talking heads and, the like that. But essentially, what he was saying was that poor people are in the position that they're in because they have poor spending habits, compulsive buying, they're bad at saving. Essentially, it's poor people's fault that they're poor. He gave a bootstraps argument. You know, pull yourself up yourself. It's not society's fault that you're in this position. One thing that was said that really the reason I wanted to make this video was you have more opportunity and a higher quality of life than a royal did 300 years ago. I don't think I need to tell you that that's ridiculous to say. The truth to that is really odd because when it comes to overall quality of life, sure, like we have AC now, we have indoor heating. You can go to the grocery store today and buy a pineapple, a bag of grapes, a whole steak, beer, anything you want. Sure, your quality of life is better. You have more choices. But if you're stuck where you are, like if you live in an area that has no kind of job opportunity and you don't have the money to leave that place, if you're stuck in your position, I don't care about how much quality of life has improved or anything like that. On an interpersonal level, it hasn't improved much for you. Most people, I feel like, understand that. And when you start getting into that logic of, oh, well, you have it better than the Royals did so long ago, or you have more opportunity than you had back then, to me, what that person is trying to say is, I'm not trying to fix anything. I just want to feel better about my life. And for him, it's even more apparent because he's talked about how he doesn't feel he was raised upper middle class when he's talked about his family has, 7-digit income. If you've got 2 commas in your bank account, you ain't middle class. I'm sorry. If your idea of middle class is someone who has 2 commas in their bank account, reevaluate some things. I get that there are multi-billionaires around, but if you compare anybody to someone who's that wealthy, yeah, you'll be poor. But clearly, 2 commas in your bank account does not make you middle class. I'm sorry. I feel like most people understand that. And if you're someone who thinks that, oh no, it all depends on your spending habits or the lifestyle that you lead, To quote probably a word that you've used before, a phrase you used before, why don't you just cut back on the Starbucks? You don't need to buy all of that. Live more meager and within your means. Or is that something we can only say to poor people? I don't get it. For someone who started his streaming, content creation career with a video about someone being unironically evil, I think it's really funny that this is coming to light because, yeah, with someone like Vosh being a streamer and saying ridiculous things and, doing things for rhetorical wins, what it reminds me of is, honestly, Richard Pryor talking about Cosby, where he said Cosby would get mad at Richard Pryor for, being on stage and swearing and being nasty and whatever, but Pryor never did nothing wrong. That's just who he was. He owned it. He came by it honestly. Look at what happened with Cosby. You put up this front of, I'm a good person, everyone else is bad. No one is surprised when you come out and you're an asshole. But if y'all feel any kind of way about him, let me know in the comments. Other than that, y'all have a good day.